I'm Jim Bennett. I own Mobile Tech Automotive and Bennetts Hot Rods in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Well, I started Mobile Tech, it was a long time ago, about 10 years ago. I started as mobile auto repair, and we drove all over Middle Tennessee, Nashville area mainly, repairing people's cars, and we started mixing in restoration work. I'm just much more passionate about building hot rods. I always had a hot rod laying around or an old muscle car or something like that I was always tinkering with. Had a shop back east for several years, and now we're doing it here full-time, restoration only, pre-72 type cars. Doing auto repairs on people's cars was just kind of a stressful thing, and working on the old cars, I like doing it. It's kind of an art form. I've always done it since I was young, and it's just a lot less stressful than doing the repairs on people's cars, and this way I have a little more creative input on what happens versus putting brakes on somebody's minivan. It's more something that I want to do. The new building is the next big step. Mobile Tech, Bennetts Hot Rods, both are going to benefit from being in this new building as far as just the space goes, the accessibility, and just sheer size. I can only work on probably 2 cars in here at a time and still have enough room for equipment and moving around and disassembly and so forth. The new building is over 10,000 square feet. So instead of just having 2 cars in process, we can have several more. As far as equipment and the machinery that we use in the restoration process, it's out of the way, and we don't have to break it down and find a place to store it. I can realistically have 10 cars indoors completely taken apart. There's an office, there's a waiting room, there's a break room, there's bathrooms. It's going to be a good deal. The difference between my shop and a production shop, let's say, is the fact that I take pride in these cars. Each car is treated like it's my very own. A lot of them are. I'm really passionate about the restorations that we do. Each car, it's going to sound cliche, but each car is part of the family. I like seeing them at shows. I like seeing them at cruise nights. I like people referring friends that have a 67 Camaro sitting in their garage that they're going to get to but never did, and then they found me, and here we go. Customers have come to expect a certain level of quality with the work that we do. When it comes to painting a car, people try and save money and they say, I don't want a show quality paint job. Well, we aim for show quality on every car. That's what you're going to get here. We don't do scuff and shoots. We don't do collision repair. We just do full restorations on cars. Some people just want a outside restoration, top up, paint job, that kind of thing. That will do, but we still disassemble the car to do it. It's really the only way to get a good, clean restoration paint job on a vehicle. We kind of aim to be one of the premier auto restoration shops in Middle Tennessee, if not the best. The time it takes to do a restoration on your car, it depends on the level we go to. If we're doing an engine, transmission, rotisserie restoration, or just, paint from the rockers up, do all the body work and do it that way. But keep in mind that the car still comes apart, still takes time, but we try and get it done as quickly as we possibly can. We don't know when to stop is what the problem is, but it's not really a problem because the cars come out kind of nice. It would be safer and more of a comfort zone to just stay here and do what we do now. I'm not that kind of guy. I just want to go bigger. I want more cars being worked on. I want more people knowing that we work on cars, and I want the speed in which we can take your car in and work on it to be, I can take it in 3 weeks. I'll be ready to go in 3 weeks versus, maybe in the springtime we can get to your car. There'll be no maybes up there. There's plenty of room. If I could let the public know anything about my business, is the fact that we strive to do the absolute best job on your vehicle as possible, and not to have it be an extraordinary amount of money, because this hobby, antique classic cars and so forth, has become so expensive for people. It's still expensive no matter where you take the car, but if you try and price shop, you're going to get a lot lower quality. I'd like to thank everybody who's trusted us with their classic car to do the work that we've done. My past customers that just had us do routine maintenance work on their cars. Every single person who has been in this garage has helped us take this next step. Bobby Taylor, who is my lead painter, I want to thank Mark Folks. Personally want to thank the city of Mount Juliet because they've kind of grown with us here. I mean, the city is getting huge around us, and very big car culture in Middle Tennessee, huge car culture just in Mount Juliet alone. We've got people coming in that I've never met before that have heard of us. We do a lot of towing for state and local police. Currently have 3 tow trucks. City of Mount Juliet, the police officers here are phenomenal. Really like being here, and that's the one reason why I didn't look for a shop somewhere else. It's just, I like it here.